Hey Lightweights, thank you so much for tuning into my very first video for the Expanse, a TellTale series, and a huge thank you to TellTale for sponsoring today's video and for gifting me the game key so that I can play it with all of you today. I am so excited that TellTale is back. They have joined forces with Deck 9 in order to make this game for us, so we know it is going to be an intense narrative adventure where all of our decisions are going to have major consequences, and I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I am super excited to find out. If you are new here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button when you do so that you know when I post the rest of the playthrough. Every episode is going to be released every 2 weeks, so we have some time to play it, digest it, and then play it again and make different decisions if we want, which is really exciting. So make sure you subscribe so that you do not miss a single thing. All right, you guys, here we go. "2347 Kamina Drummer is the XO aboard the Artemis. Supplies are dwindling, morale is low. And the captain of the Artemis is about to learn the consequences of failing a crew in the belt." The Artemis, Belter Salvager near Jupiter.
Listen, come on. Listen to me, damn it. Drummer, listen to me. Hey, no!
So before we get too far into it, I would like to point out that I am playing on a review build, so an earlier build. So there, you might see some things that are not going to be in the final product when you guys play it. I don't think there'll be anything, but just in case you notice something, I am playing on an earlier build.
What are we celebrating?
Our last mission.
I've heard that before.
This is the one. By the end of the day, all of us are gonna be fucking rich, but mostly you and me.
It's another wreck.
Not just any wreck. The UNN Shinabi. Dropped off the map less than a week ago. No distress call. Those UNN pricks never come out this far unless they're carrying something special.
Aren't you one of those UNN pricks?
Easy. If I'm still one of those UNN pricks, then you're still an OPA traitor with Anderson Dawes' bounty on your head. But the past is the past.
The past is the past. Why didn't you take it? The bounty.
I knew you were worth more. Anybody who could piss off someone that dangerous must be pretty fucking valuable.
All right, anyone could piss off Dawes. You don't own me. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Anderson Dawes is a gangster and a killer. It's not hard to piss off a man like that.
Well, his loss is my gain.
Just want to make sure you're not having second thoughts about our deal.
No, come on. We're equal partners. We pay the crew, the costs, and the overhead. The rest is 50-50. You and me. We've got a good thing going here. Nobody fucks with you, which means nobody fucks with me. And hell, if this score is what I think it could be, you've got the deal of the century. Now drink.
Drink the scotch or celebrate later? We're gonna drink the scotch.
Whatever the fuck you people say.
Close enough.
Time to rally the crew for Cox's last mission. I should start by briefing Khan.
If you're lost, press F to ping a directional marker. Just making sure there's nothing I can interact with here.
Khan, new orders from the captain.
I know. He already sent me the coordinates.
Captain thinks that this could be...
Last score we'll ever need. Haul of a century. I got the pep talk from him.
What's our ETA?
It depends.
On what?
On how long you plan to waste my time. Oh dear. I made the lackey upset. Forgive me.
Clearly not a fan of us yet. Let her have it, play it off. We don't want her to know if she got under our skin. We're gonna play it off.
Fashang Bong. You will bet. I'll break through to you eventually.
You want to braid somebody's hair? Go find Maya. I'm busy.
Okay.
We're nearly there. The debris field is massive. It'll take me a minute to navigate. Somebody blew that ship to hell and back.
I should check the command console for more information on the Shinobi.
She's been chewing on that same cigar for weeks.
I assume this is Khan's husband. It's the happiest I've ever seen her.
Don't mind me, Khan. I'm just rifling through your personal effects.
Don't touch my shit. Oh, sorry. Don't touch my shit, sir.
Okay. We will break through to you eventually, Khan. You'll see.
Wouldn't want to do a high G burn in one of these. It's bad enough with the juice and the cushy chair. As the XO, it's my job to make sure the ship and its crew are in order. I keep a log on the ship and on our scavenge missions.
All right, mission briefing. Ship name, Shinobi. Ship type, United Nations Navy, Leonidas class. Jupiter orbit location, mission specifications, enter the ship, scan the area, and return with any valuables. Potential risks. No one knows why the Shinobi was in this area or why they never sent out a distress signal. Whatever caused the wreck, pirates, Martian forces, might still be in the vicinity. Crew. Drummer Morozov. A Morozov, R Morozov, scavenge. M Castillo, scanning and reconnaissance. Drummer's log. The Shinobi is a brand new wreck if Cox's intel is good. The United Nations will likely send another ship to investigate the loss of one of their navy, but that could take weeks. Cox is overconfident as always, but there could be valuables on board.
Haven't had to shoot much, but we keep the PDCs fully stocked. Just in case.
Better safe than sorry. New Artemis log unlocked. Is that here? Artemis logs, yes. Okay, so flight systems operational, navigation operational, comms operational, life support operational, radiation shielding operational, fuel reserves 23%. Ooh, kind of low. Drummer's log. The Artemis is my favorite kind of ship. From a distance, she looks like a beaten up rock hopper, but once you get inside, you see how well she's been taken care of. It's the only safe way to travel the belt, where pirates will shoot down anything shiny. I'd assume the Artemis had a top-notch engineer, but Maya has only been aboard for a month, and according to Arlen, Cox fired their last engineer 2 years ago. We'll have to dig up the maintenance logs to see who keeps the ship from falling out of the sky. All right, and then we have our crew roster. So the captain is Garrison Cox. The executive officer is us, Kamina Drummer. The pilot is Khan Tran. Medic, Virgil Marks. Engineer, Maya Castillo. Crew, Arlen Morzov and Rayan Morzov. Cox has assembled an interesting crew. The twins, Arlen and Rayan, are the only other belters. The rest come from the inner planets. Maya from Mars, Virgil from Luna, and Khan and Cox from Earth. None of the inners really talk about what brought them to the belt, but that's no surprise. You don't become a scavenger because things are going well at home. Nice, okay. Let's keep exploring.
Time to find the rest of the crew.
Press shift to run faster.
Arlen said he put all this away. What was it, 3 days ago? Lazy jetpack.
Doesn't
Ship's
seem like...
diagnostics always come back good. The Artemis isn't much to look at, but she's built to last.
Doesn't look like we have, like a length of time we can run for. We can just... Seems like we can just kind of run, which is nice.
Of course. Cox needs to get his beauty rest before he gets back to work, doing absolutely nothing.
Can we see him sleeping in there? No, that would be funny. New Artemis log unlocked, so we'll look at that later. I don't know if there's a way to look at that just in our menu, but we'll figure that out at some point.
Every time we exit this airlock, I pray that we'll return with our lives. Unfortunately, that's all we've been returning with so far.
Very somber music there. Airlock prep room.
I used to suit up in the prep room with everyone. But I've seen Arlen's and Rayan's asses enough for one lifetime. Now, I keep my vac suit in my room.
They seem like a little family. If you're lost, press F to ping a directional marker. Not lost, just
I
exploring.
wonder what angry pilot could have written this.
Whoever stole my barbecue sauce, I will find you.
What's your excuse this time? You not getting enough sleep? You need some aqua caca, huh?
Ow! Just let me go. It just fell, okay?
What I tell you? Tinsha, you stupid prig! Quit fucking up!
Hey, boss man, make him stop.
Shut it, Tokaka.
I'm enjoying this. Cut this shit out. They're just two brothers having fun, right?
Carry on. I'm enjoying the show.
Si Pashanwala, even EXO agrees.
Okay, okay. For the God, brother.
We got a job, Baradnas. Listen up.
Nah, fuck that. I'm tired of rooting around in the dumpster for that Inya.
Cox promised us a real payday. He said, give me 3 months, and you never have to work again. He said,
this the next job. And he the boss man.
Just like Series. Bossing everyone around, only this time no dolls to keep you on the leash, yeah?
I don't know. I feel like we're all belters here, and for some reason in my head I feel like fuck around and find out. That's what the belters seem like. So we're going with the punch him.
This isn't Series. On the ship, I'm the EXO.
Shit. I was only fucking with you, Kopang.
He would have thought we were weak if we didn't punch him.
Come on, Baratna.
Oops. Oh, man.
So far, none of the biomass that's gone through this recycler has been a crew member. I consider that a win.
I'd say so.
Supplies are always tight on long jobs, but we're running low on even the basics now. Nothing like fresh herbs and spices to go with dry kibble.
Hey, you gotta season it somehow. It's better than nothing.
Arlen is right, that Rayan can't keep his shit from breaking. It only makes my job harder.
Especially when you're running low on supplies, I can imagine.
Food in the belt is never fancy. But my stomach still turns when I look at this mush.
I'm pretty sure I would just starve to death. There's no way I would eat that. Oh my god, I would just die. I would just die. This life is not meant for me if I can only eat that. Alright, so we need to go that way. Let's check this way first, just to see what we get here.
If he doesn't secure that thing before we come out of trust, we'll all be finding pieces in our beds. Again.
So I just noticed that my recording side of things is like super choppy. My computer is like not being able to handle this. So we're gonna try to turn down, we're gonna turn the graphics to low and see if that helps. That's not a game issue. It looks fine on my actual thing, but in the recording is having an issue. So, I'm not a tech-savvy person, so I don't really know if that's gonna help anything. It seems like it did, though. A bit. Oh, it's so frustrating because it looks so great on my monitor, but then when I'm looking over at my recording, it's like, so sorry about that, but hopefully it's fixed now. But just know the graphics can look much better than they normally can. It's just my computer is so old. It's like, can't handle this.
I told him he couldn't wear OPA symbols for the sake of crew unity. So instead, he displays it here, like a petulant child.
I don't think I know what OPA stands for. Belta Pride. What the fuck? Look at it! Oh. What is it with guys liking to drop dicks everywhere?
I bet she sniffs that box before she goes to bed.
Listen, she might. We're not gonna judge, though.
I never thought I'd get along with a Martian Marine. But Maya hates the MCRN almost as much as I do.
Private Castillo, the Martian Congressional Republic Navy has processed your discharge from the Martian Armed Forces effective immediately. Status dishonorable. Reasons for your discharge include, but are not limited to, insubordination, 3 counts, dereliction of duty, 2 counts, sharing anti-Martian media, literature, or sentiment, 2 counts, fraternization, 1 count. The MCRN does not tolerate divisive behavior within its ranks. In order to prosper, all citizens must work to serve the Republic and advance Martian interests. By failing in your duties to Mars, you have impeded the cause to which billions of Martians have dedicated their lives.
Maya fits in well for her first time in the belt, despite whatever philota this book taught her.
A Martian's Guide to the Belt. Series Station, the jewel of the belt. Low cost and hassle-free docking tips. Adults only. Oh, Eris's tout bars, brothels, and casinos. Lang Belta Essentials.
Somehow I am not surprised to learn that Maya keeps a copy of our ship's manual by her bedside.
Heat shield maintenance, part 3.6.2. Tantalum hafnium carbide application. Yeah, I understood all of that. Total reapplication. Oh, I'm not going to read this. Total reapplication of TA4HFC5. Powder compound should occur every... Yeah. Feel free to pause and read that yourself. This is technical mumbo jumbo that I do not understand. Oh, it's our room.
I got a lot closer to a captain's chair than I would have expected. And a lot further away from anything else.
Dawes gave me everything. A job, a purpose, a community. Until he took it all away.
Kamina Drummer, you think the docks at Series were dangerous? Every Ubicha in the belt will be after you now. Dead or alive, I told them. Tensha Fopasa Kamina. So it looks like there's more?
Even with everything he's done to me, I would never turn Dawes into UNN forces.
Our records indicate that you have not returned to your apartment in Hermes Square in nearly 2 months. As such, we surmise that you have left Ceres Station. Your arrest warrant remains in effect throughout the belt, and if found, you will be returned to Ceres for indictment and incarceration. However, we are prepared to re-examine the charges against you should you find yourself in possession of information regarding Anderson Dawes' whereabouts. If you wish to speak further on this matter, our office is willing to compensate you for your time and commitment to the appropriate carriage of justice on Ceres Station. Regards, Detective Yevgeny Cobb, Star Helix Security.
Took every yen I had to get off Ceres without Dawes or Star Helix noticing.
We got no money. Checking summary, none.
Never had time for dating on Ceres. Now I've got plenty of time and no one to date.
Hey there, Kamina. Due to lack of payment, we regret to inform you that your account with low gravity, no pressure has lapsed. We hope this is a sign that you found the connection you've been looking for. As the premier website for singles and open-minded couples on Ceres, LGNP wishes you the best. If your circumstances change, we'll be proud to offer our fully encrypted, discretion-guaranteed services to you again, upon receipt of your owed fees. Best of luck out there. LGNP assumes no risk or liability. All encounters are at the risk of the participating parties. Medical and criminal records are available at an extra cost. Please contact with any questions.
A little token of my childhood on Ceres. Each time it gets another crack, it reminds me of that shit heap even more. I need to finish briefing the rest of my crew before I suit up.
This little marker is really nice.
Maya has a plan for this meditation session. She's going to bring her makeup kit and wait until Virgil gets into a deep trance, then go to town on him. I may have to watch.
Transcendental Meditation, this Wednesday in Medical Bay, hosted by Dr. Virgil Marks. 6 p.m. Introduction, information on the medical benefits of meditation, assistance in choosing a mantra. 7 p.m. Practice session. No talking.
Virgil. Virgil.
Oh.
Exo drummer.
That.
Usually medics only know enough to plug that thing in and rig up the morphine dispenser.
Well, I took a course in autodock repair during my residency. Useful for work outside the medical system. It's been giving me abnormal readings since Ceres, but I finally know why. The laser crystal's badly occluded.
Sorry guys, it's still looking choppy. I don't know what's going on with that. Maya can fix it. Can it be replaced?
That sounds serious. Can we replace it?
We can, and should. Normally I wouldn't recommend it. I could always open people up the old-fashioned way. But the twins get into more mishaps than a normal crew. A high-quality gem would ensure that I'm ready for their next disaster.
His eyes are
I
so
assume
blue.
you didn't come here to talk about crystals.
They're gorgeous.
We have a new target.
What is it this time, El Dorado? The Fountain of Youth? Let me guess. The Falcon Horde of Venus?
The UNN Urshanabi. Cap believes there's something valuable on board. Something special.
Do we want to invite that kind of attention?
Do we have a choice?
We'll be fine. In and out. No games.
I'll monitor any data you send back, and I'll be here to patch anyone up, should it come to that.
Alright, now to snoop through your stuff.
Any other medic, and I'd assume he spent the day napping in this. But not this medic. We never have enough supplies, but Virgil always seems to make do.
When Cox recruited me, a big selling point was the med bay and the medic. Not something you see on most scavenging ships.
We got a lot of prosthetics.
Should I be concerned that our medic thinks we need this many prosthetics? Does he know something I don't?
Well, I can imagine that you'd have a lot of injuries as a scavenger.
No one on this ship likes to talk about their past. But Virgil is a real mystery. Only Cox knows his deal, and he's not saying.
Anything else here? It's our operating table. We missed this one.
Where do I look for a replacement crystal?
Aside from medical, high-end navigation or communication systems use them as well.
All right.
ETA 5 minutes, drummer.
Will do, boss man. Headed back to my room to suit up now.
I wonder... I forgot what I was gonna say. It was clearly very important, okay?
Where are you going to go, Kamina? Huh?
Anywhere but here. With anyone but you.
Hate me all you want. You are many things, Beltaloda, but you are not a traitor. You love your belt. And right now, Belt is me.
Can't wait to find out what happened there. Feels like there's a juicy story there.
I'm busy. You're late. Quit tinkering and get your helmet. We're about to push off.
Fucking make me.
Oh. Mouthy Martian or dumbass engineer? We're going Mouthy Martian.
Typical Martian. With the mouth that only knows how to kiss ass and spew caca. I already beat Arlen's ass today. Guess Virgil can handle one more patient.
Oh. Press the button prompt on the screen to complete the action.
I should put you in the brig for this.
You'd have to catch me first.
Cutting thrust. Prepare to enter float in 3, 2...
Come on. Let me hear it.
You got me.
Fuck yes. Finally!
Just hanging out on the ceiling, no big deal.
You were kicking my ass for a minute. I I thought you had me again.
That was a good move.
A little cheap, a little weak. A little cheap.
Kind of a cheap shot, though.
If it was a cheap shot, I would have smashed your brittle belter bones against the ceiling.
Don't believe everything they taught you in the Martian Navy. My bones are just as strong as yours.
I didn't believe a single thing they taught me at that fascist brainwash factory. That's why I'm here with you, brittle bitches.
Arlen and Rayan have begun breaching the airlock off the bridge. Once we're in, we are going
Holy shit! Io! Usually Io is covered up by these dust streams that fire off from its poles after volcanic activity. But it's clear as day.
Again, the graphics normally look much better than this. As I had already said, I have to turn everything down so my computer doesn't spontaneously combust. It's a moon, Earther colonies.
It looks like any other moon. Pale and lumpy.
Don't you talk about her like that. She's a beautiful volcanic goddess.
I usually only look for what could kill me out here. But it's nice getting to see it through your eyes. Even if they're the eyes of an inner who doesn't know her ass from her oxygen valve.
You mean an inner who pile-drived your ass into a ceiling, right?
Let's head out. Just remember to...
Woohoo! Sometimes it feels like there's a little bit of sexual tension there. I don't know if I'm reading into it or not, but it seems like there could be a little bit of interest.
As I was saying, remember to keep your weight back when you land.
Still, not bad for an inner who's barely been in the belt for a month, hey?
Reminds me when Rayan and I were learning to spacewalk. One time, he crashed right into the hull and shit his vac suit.
Shut it! Koya! Whoa.
Airlock is open, Exo.
Good. Let's see what we have in here.
I love the banter. Like, they just really do feel like a family that's been working together for a long time. And I love it.
Fucking table scraps.
Ah! Fuck!
Yo, Baratna. Shit's crazy.
I think he was missing an eye, too.
Just breathe. Keep your head down. It's okay.
Now say puke in your soup, eh? That you won't choke to death on your own sick.
Just close your eyes.
Enough. Whoever put out this welcome gift for us is long gone. And they left behind a big-ass ship that must have some valuables still on it. So get scavenging!
You all have your orders. Hurry up and do your jobs so we can get back home.
Gross. Alrighty guys, I am going to stop there. Thank you again to TellTale for sponsoring today's video and for gifting me the keys so that I could play this first episode with all of you. I will get all of the all of the technology on my end figured out before I record the rest of this, so it's not quite so jumpy and laggy. So thank you guys for being patient with that. I obviously haven't edited it yet, so I'm not sure if the entire video will be like that or if it's just sections. I'm not sure, but I kept getting pop-ups on my computer basically saying your computer's going to explode. Not really, but it was struggling. So I want to make sure I get all of that straightened away before I record the rest of it for you guys. So since this series is going to be releasing episodes every 2 weeks, I think what I'll do is typically what I do, and instead of recording an entire episode in one video, I'll kind of break it up in half. Now, obviously, since we don't have all the episodes out, I'm not sure how long all of them are going to be, but I'll probably try to do 30-minute to hour videos and kind of break it up like that. That way I can do one video a week, and it kind of works out perfectly. So with the 2-week window, I'll be able to break up each episode into hopefully 2 videos and then post 1 a week. So it'll be a little less frequent than my other playthroughs, which I typically post 3 times a week. This will only be once a week, but that's okay. I'm really excited that they are releasing it in that way, because then you don't feel stressed that you have to beat it all before spoilers come out. I feel like that's always, with games like this that are narrative heavy, decision making heavy, it's always really stressful, especially for a creator, to try to beat the game super fast so that you don't accidentally get spoilers on social media. So I love that they're releasing it every 2 weeks, because you only have to focus on that one episode and not rushing through. So you can play that episode at a leisurely pace, take your time with it. And if you beat it before the next episode comes out, you can replay it and maybe make some other decisions, which I think is really cool and really exciting. And I think it's going to be a really awesome release schedule, so I'm definitely excited for that. So like I said, I think I'll break every episode up into 2 videos. That way I can post 1 video a week, and it'll be a nice cadence for as the episodes are coming out. Super, super, super excited for the rest of this episode. Obviously, I don't want to say anything because spoilers. And like I said, this is not a blind playthrough for this first episode. So I have already played this first episode when I went to the event that TellTale invited me to a few months ago. I think so far I've made the same decisions, but honestly, it's been so long, I don't really remember, but it feels all the same. There's nothing that's happened new that I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember that last time. So I think I've made all the same decisions. But I'm excited for the rest of this, because this is really when it opens up and you get to explore space and you get to fly around, and you get to do some of those little side missions that if you watched my little teaser hands-on experience that was in a different video, you'll know that I talked about those already. So you get these little almost like side missions that open up different branches of the story and different conversation options. So I'm really excited, because this part coming up is where you get to do those as well. So a lot of really, really, really exciting things in the future. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to play the rest of this game. I cannot wait to see your thoughts on it. If you've played through it, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you super happy that TellTale is back? Are you super excited for the rest of this game? Have you watched The Expanse? Because I haven't watched The Expanse, but I haven't had any issues so far. But I definitely need to add that to my watch list. And I feel like at this point, I'm ranting. Ranting? No. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm rambling. So I'm going to say thank you again to TellTale for sponsoring today's video. I'm just so excited. When I get super excited, I get like word vomit. It's kind of disgusting to say, but that's what it is. So yeah, thanks for sponsoring this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button when you do so that you know when I post future videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing day.